Alright, had a good breakfast, and now I have gone out and gotten the deerskin from the carriage house, and I brought it over here. Getting it from the carriage house involved basically bailing the water that was in there out a little bit. I bailed probably 3 to 4 gallons out, so I could slide it out and then dump the rest of the water out, because it was very heavy, and there were ice particles in there also. So I dumped all the water out, and then I carried it over here because I thought it would be good to go ahead and rinse it again. So I've put another 6 gallons of cold water in there, and I covered it up, and I started something sort of interesting. This is the stick that I'm using to kind of stir it and rinse it with. As I was going through and rinsing it and whatnot, I noticed somewhere on here, find it. I'm going to have to turn it over, I guess. Alright, let's see. Find it again. Right there. You see that? Right there, that sort of pinkish thing right there. That is a nipple, which made me think that this was the deerskin of a doe. Somebody's mother. Some deer's mother, or at least conceivably could have been eventually, which just kind of sort of makes me want to almost cry a little bit to think that, you know, it kind of gives me a recognition for the fact that this was a living animal, and just kind of makes me thankful and respectful of, you know, life and death, period. A lot more. So just wanted to point that out. It's an interesting discovery. Alright, so my thinking was to go ahead and rinse this off a little bit, and didn't want to leave it in water too much longer, because there has been some information that leaving it in the water too long can promote rot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this. I'm going to be putting, I had taken off my gloves, and it just got so hot out here now that I had to change into, well, I had to take off my jacket and my snow pants and all that, because it is now so warm out here. It was 23, and now it is 58, and that's in the shade, so it's a good 60 degrees or so. And you can see over here, so the plan now here is I'm not going to be able to show all this maybe because I can't videotape and work at the same time, unfortunately. I don't have anyone here with me right now to help me with the videotaping. So I'm going to empty the water out of there, then I'm going to carry that pail right there with the deerskin in it over here, and just look, now that it's there's no wind at all. It's a beautiful, beautiful day for doing something like this. I'm going to drape it. Maybe I'll show a shot after I get it draped over this pole that I have provided here, so that you can kind of see. But once I get going and whatnot, I'll probably want to go ahead and just kind of keep at it. So that's what I'll be doing. That's down the other side. So I'm going to drape it over with the flesh and the flesh side up first, and take off the flesh and fat and whatnot first. And I'll get a quick pick after I get it on there with it sitting there, and then I'll get to work on it. So you can see see what it looks like before and what it looks like after. At least on the flesh side. Then I have to take off the fur too. So anyhow, that's the plan. And there's a shadow